Do you know how to write on the scorecard?
Okay, let's look at a scorecard together. As you see, here is a sample scorecard. It has the name of the golf course here at the front, Journey at Pechanga. On the back side, there are the address and the phone number. Let's look at the inside. There are 18 holes from hole number 1 through 18. Hole number 1 through 9, front 9 holes, and through 10 to 18, back 9 holes. And it shows which hole is par 3, and which one is par 4, and which one is par 5. You can see hole number 1 is par 5, hole number 2 is par 4, hole number 3 is par 3, and so on. As I mentioned before, you can see the front 9 holes are par 36, and back 9 also par 36, total 72. And you also can see the different yardages on each hole, each tee boxes. This golf course has 5 different tee boxes: copper, black, white, silver, and orange. And you can see hole handicap number over here. It tells you how difficult that hole is. Hole number 9 is handicap number 1, which means this hole is the most challenging hole among these 18 holes. And hole number 10 is handicap 18, means this hole is easiest hole among these 18 holes. And if you see the right hand side upper corner over here, you can see rating and slope number. This tells you how hard or easy this whole golf course is. So this difficulty is different from tee boxes. So it says 132 slope on white tee box, which means this course is very tough, since the player handicap system is based on 114 slope. And there are blanks for players' names on top over here, and there are blanks for scores down bottom. From now, I will show you how to write down your score. Based on my experience, the easiest way to keep scores is to count how many strokes until putting the ball on the putting green and how many putts you make until making the ball in the hole. For example, you took 3 shots to make the ball on the putting green, 3 shots, and make a 2 putt. So 3 plus 2 equal 5. So your score is 5 at the first hole. And hole number 2, you make 4 shots to make the ball on the putting green and make a 3 putts. 1, 2, 3. And your score will be 7. since juniors could make high scores, so this is very effective in keeping the scores. If you watch the PGA tournament on TV, they showed you players' scorecards, and you can see some numbers with the circles or squares and just numbers. If a player made a birdie, you can write down the score and make a circle around it, like this. And if a player make a par, you can write down just score, like this. If a player made a bogey, you can write down the score and make a square around it, like this. Wait a minute. One junior asked me, "Hey, Coach Brandon, why scores are the same, but this is birdie, par, and bogey?" Because hole number 1 is par 5, so score 4 is birdie. Hole number 2 is par 4, so score 4 is par. Hole number 3 is par 3, so score 4 is bogey. Hooray! Now you can write down your score from next round of golf, right?